last weekend for the rodeo, we really had a good time. You know, this is a wonderful place to come. We look forward to it every year. We thank you all for being here this afternoon. The Commissioner of Agriculture is a very important state office because it is the one that governs the state's largest industry, agriculture and forestry. But it goes far beyond that with consumer protection. It affects the lives of every Mississippian every day in some kind of way. When I first ran in 95, I told you if you'd elect me Commissioner of Agriculture, we would set a new course for the Department of Agriculture. We did. When I went in office, we restructured the Department of Agriculture. We cross-trained people. We eliminated useless jobs out there. We used new technology to do a better job. And then in 2005, I got a call one day from Governor Barber, and he said, Lester, he says, this was during the legislative session. He says, I'm going to have a press conference, and I want you to come be with me. I said, Governor, what are we going to talk about? He said, Lester, I want you to tell the people of the state of Mississippi what you have done with the Department of Agriculture to reorganize it and make it more efficient. He said, I want to hold that up as an example because, as you know, we've got fewer people, but we're doing 20% more work and we've reduced our personnel. And that's what you want in government. Before I was elected Commissioner of Agriculture and Commerce, I was mayor of my hometown in Richmond for 20 years. And when I was mayor, we worked and promoted businesses. And while I was there, we had the lowest property tax of any municipality in Rankin County. But we grew to the point that we had the second highest sales tax income. And today, Richmond is a great place to live, and I'm proud of the foundations that we laid. For 26 years, I was a practicing veterinarian. I know about business. I know how to run a business. I know how people feel about their pets, how people feel about the livestock, and I understand that. And since I've been Commissioner of Agriculture, we've made a lot of changes to improve farming. Did you know that every state that borders Mississippi has lost farms over the last 8 to 10 years? But Mississippi has not. We've grown in farms. And one reason we've grown in farms is because, thank you, we worked hard at the Department of Agriculture to make opportunities for farmers. We've opened a new farmers market. You've heard some remarks about the farmers market. All you'll hear from me is positive Mississippi, I guarantee you. We built a new farmers market. Every week, hundreds of people come down there. We have farmers now that are standing in line to come to the farmers market because of the opportunities. Another thing that we did, we started to make My Mississippi program, which designates Mississippi products. And people see the Mississippi logo and they want to buy it. We've got 987 companies in the state of Mississippi and individuals that belong to the Make Mine Mississippi. In addition, we started a farm to school program where vegetable and fruit growers in the state of Mississippi can sell to the local school districts. It's good for them and it puts fresh fruits and vegetables out there for our kids. And in the last 4 years, it's put $916,000 right into the pockets of Mississippi farmers, and we're proud of that. You know, most of the fairgoers here today, I'm sure, are not farmers. So let me touch briefly on some of the things that we do, consumer protection, that touch every family. We check all the gas pumps in the state for accuracy, over 51,000 nozzles out there. And our people out there, to be sure you get what you pay for, and that you get the right octane. And then we license many people who do work across the state. People like the pest control people, anybody who supplies chemicals. And when they break the law, we punish them, because they are out there trying to cheat some of the public, and we're not going to stand for it with the Department of Agriculture and Commerce. During the 2 years that I was captain in the United States Army, I served in the Veterinary Corps. My main mission was food inspection, and that served me well because, you see, as the Commissioner of Agriculture and Commerce, there are 61 plants in the state of Mississippi where we have inspectors to be sure that food is safely processed. We've helped bring a lot of businesses into the state that have really made a difference. Just recently, Kingston Charcoal opened up in Carthage, Mississippi, using wood byproducts. Down in Wayne County, in Covington County, and over near Purvis, we've had with blueberry operations to grow that industry. It's given additional income to many farmers over the state of Mississippi. Up in Louisville, Mississippi, the GP plant had closed down. We went in and worked with those folks, reopened that plant, and restored 350 jobs in Louisville, Mississippi. Yeah. Down in Capel County, the old poultry processing plant, today 550 people have jobs because of that. And then over in the Mississippi Delta, where traditionally we think of soybeans and cotton, we've got some farmers over there in that very rich ground. You know what they're doing? For the third year now, they're successfully growing vegetables. And they're shipping those vegetables all across the United States and up into Canada. We've got great opportunity with diversification, and the Department of Agriculture has been on the forefront promoting that. You know, everything you do doesn't turn out perfect, but you learn from your mistakes and you go on. People don't want a quitter in this job. They want a strong advocate for the Department of Agriculture. Food safety has always been on the forefront for me. You know my background as a veterinarian and in the service of food safety, and we've had a stringent testing program. Several weeks ago, we were testing catfish. We began to find residue of antibiotics in it. Other southern states did the testing. We have zero tolerance, and we demand zero tolerance. We took it off the food shelves in the stores in the state of Mississippi. It was contaminated. It came from China. We don't want it in our food stores in the state of Mississippi. After we did that, then the federal government finally woke up and the FDA said, hey, you guys down there are right. That stuff shouldn't be on there. And they banned it. And then I got a letter from Governor Barber, and I've got a copy of that letter. And it says, Lester, thank you, Department of Agriculture, for protecting the people of the state of Mississippi against contaminated catfish shipped in from China. Another thing that we do that brings a lot of money in this state is tourism. A lot of people don't associate this office with tourism. But the Commissioner of Agriculture also serves as chairman of the State Fair Board. On the fairgrounds in Jackson, over 2.5 million folks come to that fairground every year. And as we speak right now, the World Youth Barrel Horse Finals is going on. We've got young people from 45 states and 3 different countries in Jackson, Mississippi on the state fairgrounds today because we've got good facilities. We know how to treat people from out of state. For the last 2 years, we've courted the National Appaloosa Association. For years, they've had the national show out in Oklahoma City. Guess what? Next year, they're coming to Jackson, Mississippi with a national show. $12 million during that show will turn over in the state of Mississippi just because we got out and worked hard and brought some tourism in there. We have other great events on the fairground, traditional Mississippi events. Many of you go to Mistletoe Market down there. A lot of you go to the Wildlife Extravaganza, State Fair, Dixie National Rodeo. So you see, this is a job, it's a big job. It affects Mississippians, it affects our state economy in so many ways. When I first ran back in 95, again in 99, in 2003, I ran a positive campaign. I told you what we were going to do, and we did it. We ran a positive campaign, and thank you for helping us run a winning campaign. This time, we're running a positive campaign like we've always done. We're talking about the good things that have been done for Mississippi, the future of Mississippi, and we're dwelling on real experience and accomplishments. And I'm asking you to help make us another winning campaign for us so we can continue the strong growth that we have. We talked about agriculture being the biggest industry in the state. When I came in office, it was about a $4 billion industry, $4 billion. Today, since I've been Commissioner of Agriculture, we have seen it go up past $6 billion, over 50% increase in the value of agriculture. That's what we want to do in agriculture, and that's the kind of leader that we need to keep in this important position. My name is Lester Spell, and I'm asking you to help me win again on a positive campaign to continue to be your Commissioner of Agriculture and keep Mississippi in the forefront and keep it a winner. Thank you so much.